Det är de bor ju samma. Ska vi låta se vad han säger? Ska bli riktigt noga. Bara kolla på den andra hela tiden. Koll på honom. Ja.
I'll try and describe the two senior bulls as I see them. This bull to my left is 4.5 years old. The bull to the right is 3.5 years old. I just like to commend both exhibitors for bringing mature bulls. I know it's very challenging. We try to do it at home just because mature cattle obviously grab a lot more attention and pretty much produce the most business if you can take them to the show. Everybody wants to see the big cattle, and I think that's probably certainly true here as well. So I'll try and describe the differences. As far as your personal preferences, obviously both of these bulls can probably suit your breeding objectives differently, so the one that you prefer may not be the one that I prefer, but I think it's awfully close for different reasons though. I prefer the bull, the 4.5-year-old. I really like his length of body. I think that's one advantage he has over this other bull. He's longer, more extended from his shoulder forward, from his shoulder back. I think he's a longer bodied, longer hipped bull as well. I really like his muscle shape from the side. He has a beautiful profile to his hip and to his lower quarter. I think he's level in his lines. He sure sounds structured as he goes about the ring, as is the bull in second. The one thing I would modify about the big class winner is when he's set in motion, he tends to just drop his pins a little bit, gets a little bit underneath of himself off his rear skeleton. But for a bull that's that long-bodied and that massive, that's a minor detail on what I think is an awfully good individual. Plus, from a pigment standpoint, what we would prefer right now in North America, he suits that in terms of his eye pigment, the way that he's dark marked, and fairly conservative at the ground as far as his red. bull that's in second, as the class winner is, he's excellent in his testicular development. His suspension for the age that he is phenomenal. I think he's one that, again, has a beautiful shape to his side profile in terms of muscle. He's really round out of his hip. He has a lot of shape carrying down deep into his stifle. To me, he's a little bit shorter bodied, as I mentioned. I think he's shorter, maybe a little bit coarser through his front end. He's a little bit more elevated in the angle to his shoulder. He doesn't have that extension or extra length through his front end, and I think that also correlates to his rear body. He's maybe not quite as long topped as what the bull that wins the class is. He's really deep and really bold in the construction of his rib. Again, he's got plenty of bone, mass, and dimension, and a big foot underneath of him. So I think he's a really high-quality individual. The one advantage I would say that he has is that he is leveler out of his hip. He's a little bit more correct in his pin placement right under his tail head than what the class winner is, particularly as you see those two cattle walk about the ring. But I think two very high-quality individual bulls. The exhibitors should be awfully proud of the animals that they've exhibited. Congratulations to both of you.